done. Should be okay now.
I think it's... And we're live. Welcome back, Motive. I want to say what Motive Racing Watchers, but that's not the correct pronunciation. But welcome back to Motive at the beautiful circuit of Barcelona, here at Motive Racing. That's the correct sentence. I had it in my head, but just forgot how to pronounce it. Great job to myself. I'm actually gonna pull up the standings so I can tell it out to you, or count it out to you, so you know what's going on, who's leading and everything, because we still have a little bit of time in this practice session. Still 4 minutes to go, with Richie putting in the fastest lap time in a 1:46.5, followed by Aussie, followed by CMC, followed by Fresh Tries, followed by John Boy, then GM Grill, I don't know, still don't know how to pronounce that name. I'm gonna get there, but not quite yet. And he's still in the pit, just fixing some stuff, I think, with the YouTube and everything. Fresh Tries actually putting in a really decent lap time, right behind Richie, only 4/10. And I'm gonna read out the standings, and the standings are as follows. Richie is leading with 168 points, followed by GM Girl, only 4 points away with 164, followed by Andy with 150, followed by Ozzy. Then is Fresh Drive with 120, so a little bit of a gap there, but it's really close. The top 3 are in between 20 points, and Aussie Albi is only 3 points away from that, so it's really close. And DJ Phil is not far behind with 162 points to Richie, so he's way behind. John Boy, who has missed out on last race, has only 52 points, so he has some catching up to do. And I think that everybody that is right here right now, John Boy, Hellraiser and CMC, I think, yeah, Hellraiser is stand-in, I think, or a reserve driver, and CMC also a reserve driver, so they are not counting into the points quite yet. But we are missing a few. We're only with 8 drivers currently, so that's not a lot. I hope in the main race we have a few more people, but I think this is it. So certainly a top 10 for everybody. That's a certainty. My map is not working correctly. I think I'm gonna take it off actually, because it has no use to me right now. Yeah, it's just not loading up. As we see somebody in the pit lane going the wrong way round, that's Hellraiser. I think he just spun it a little bit, as Gianco actually spun it. Not the best lap time, 15 seconds, so I don't think he's showing his or her pace quite yet. I think he's at the top, but just not quite showing it. Richie with a 145.705, so blistering lap times from him, followed by Fresh Tries, 1 second, a little bit more than 1 second away from it, so quite a big gap actually right there. Hope this will get closer in the races, maybe with slipstream. they can get closer. Aussie 1.5 seconds away. John Boy 2 seconds away almost. CMC 2.5 seconds. This is a really spread out field right now. Hellraiser 5 seconds from the best lap time, and GM, yeah, GM is not showing his or her pace, and Andy did not quite make it and did not put a lap time in. That's a little bit of a bummer, I believe, because he's gonna start last. He's gonna start last, I believe. I actually first want to do a sound check before I rip somebody's ears out. Gotta mute myself. This is, I hope, a bit better. You can still hear myself because I was changing my microphone, but I was still loud as hell even after I changed it. I hope somebody with earphones did not get their head ripped apart as Fresh Dive spins it around for a new lap time. Yeah, this is great actually. You can still hear the engines of the cars a little bit, and I'm not just peeking out. And he is just finishing his lap. Or is this the AI driving? Everybody else is in the pits apart from Andy. But this is a really spread out field with Richie on pole position, followed by Fresh Dive for 1 second. 1.2 seconds ahead of everybody, so it's a little bit spread apart. You can also look in split times that Richie really gained a lot in the middle sector, so he's quite fast there. Yeah, no, it's not gonna be a pole position for Richie. This is a reverse grid from the standings, followed by a main race. I'm still getting the hang of it, of how this all goes down, but I'm gonna pull it up once again because I want to make sure that nobody gets wrong information. Yeah, race information 12 laps, around about that, that's alright. With a manual information lap and reverse grid based on championship standings. No pit stops needed. And for the main race, a 5-minute qualification followed by a 22 lap race with a pit stop. Or at least that's what Sim League Pro says to me. I'm gonna be basing it off that. And if I say something wrong, I'm sure Andy will figure it out or tell the guys that it is not correct what I'm saying. So it's the only thing I'm worrying about is the pit stop that I might have wrong, because it's telling me here. I can actually fucking look it up. God damn it! Why am I so difficult? But we still need to wait some. I think they are still just patching up their little setups and finishing the last things on that setup just to get it right. Fresh Dive immediately putting his lights on, so he's gonna be driving to the night, just making sure he has got some lights. But I think, will Jumbo be leading? Don't think so, because CMC and Hellraiser actually need to start from the back of the grid because they anticipated Yes. Jesus Christ. As Richie falls back to the grid to start from a reverse pole for front and in front of him, Ozzy can actually have a great chance if he can get in front of fresh substitute. But this is gonna be a close race if John Boy can keep everybody behind. Yeah, I think everybody is in formation. Hellraiser and Simpson chip a little bit. Because back. It's also spinning the tires a little bit, warming them up. Just losing control a little bit. Spinning. Kind of a fault, Andy. Did he blow up his engine in the in practice? Hope he didn't. If he did. Ah, now we have a map finally. Splits. Why does it say on board? Yes. Jump back to the tracks because we are starting. So we can go whenever. Yes. Now we're going, and it's a green flag. And the lights are out. As Jumbo leads, Fresh Drives followed by Ozzy, followed by Andy, followed by GM, followed by Richie, followed by CMC, followed by Hellraiser. Oh, as Fresh Drives spun it. Fresh Drives spun it into the first corner. I'm just flicking through to everybody. CMC also spun it. So we have two minor spins. As I see Richie has spun it, the championship leader having a horrendous first lap of the race. After he spun it into the second corner. As well, we see Ozzy also losing it into the fourth corner. But it's John Boy followed by Andy, followed by Jim Earl, followed by Hellraiser. And Hellraiser having a hell of a first lap, gaining four places because of spins. Actually, only spins because I don't think anybody got touched. Actually, on that phone. I think Ozzy has got some damage on the rear of his car now, but I think somebody has spun it again. Yeah, CMC has spun it. CMC has spun it. As Richie has got some damage on that course. Front right. GM Brill still putting a bit of pressure on Andy. John Boy having a clean getaway, but already 2.5 seconds lead. So this is one spread out field right now. Because Ozzy just got stuck over it. Yet. And he's still being haunted by GM Girl as Fresh Rush actually spins in the background, but GM Girl made the move on Andy on the inside of turn 2 and he is in front. Indeed, he was sandbagging in the practice with 15 seconds. He did not put a great lap in, or maybe he just got a invalid lap time, but for sure he is fast around this track. As CMC is into the pit lane, what he's actually doing, maybe damage repair. That would be a lot of damage already in the first lap, but anything can happen. Richie for sure having damage from the right of his car. Fresh Drives does not have damage at all, I think. Yellow Ferrari. Hellraiser having a hell of a little debut here as a reserve driver, or I believe he's a debut rider. He's a reserve, that I know for sure. I don't know if he participated in any other season. And GM got just pulling away from Andy and inching closer to Jumbo, not by much I believe this lap. Not quite on pace as Jumbo and John Boy. Oh Jesus, Jumbo putting almost a second faster lap time in than John Boy, so Jumbo really catching up to the back of him, and Andy a 1:49.5. That's way off the first two. Hellraiser also putting in a 49. Actually faster than Andy, 49.3 from him, as we see Fresh Drives actually spinning in the background as he's being overtaken by Richie. Can we just switch? I want to see Fresh Drive, not Richie, please. Yeah, Richie Fresh Drive's having major damage on the front of that Ferrari right now, as Ozzy looks around the outside. I think he's gonna make this move. He's gonna have the inside of this corner. Right now, a little bit of battle as Ozzy gets in front of him. Now only needs to pull him as Ozzy gets right. As Ozzy just slots in behind him, having to slow down, I believe, because he had lifted off quite a bit actually. Seems not a race that he would have won. He has got major damage on the front of that McLaren. Not looking good, but I need to watch the front too, because GM Grill is actually with almost a second this lap on John Boy. I think it's gonna be more than a second actually. 1:48.5, 1:47.6. No, it's not a second, it's almost a second. But Jim Grill is catching up very fast right now to the back of John Boy, and he's not quite on pace with a 1:49.1, and Hellraiser a 1:50.0, Richie a 1:47.7, actually matching Jim Grill right now, even with a damaged car. So we know Richie has got some great pace in the Porsche. I'll see a 1:45 to 1:54, that's it. 1:54 to 6%. So Fresh Drive must have spun again because he has a 2:05. Well, he did spin for sure, but he has spun because he was in front of Ozzy the last time I checked on him. GM Grill now catching up to the back of John Boy. Closing in really rapidly as we're almost approaching the half length of the race. Really different driving from Jumbo, actually hugging to the inside instead of what Jumbo is doing, out and out. Questionable line, not questionable. It is fast, that's for sure, but I haven't seen anybody else do anything like it. And he's still 4 seconds behind John Boy. Actually quite messing him right now. But he is not far off. If John Boy and Jim will start fighting, I think he's got a chance of fighting with them. As I receive an invitation from someone. A little bit weird, but we'll see about that one when we get to it. Nothing really interesting. It all died down a little bit. I think CMC is getting taken soon. And John Boy is catching up to the back of John Boy. John Boy almost losing it onto the straight. Great driving from John Boy, actually catching it mid-slide. But he has been overtaken by GM Grill. So that went really fast. I think John Boy just felt the pressure from behind and just made a tiny little mistake, and that's all that GM Grill needed. But John Boy now for sure is gonna be on the back of GM Grill and having the time of his life, because he knows he's gonna catch him in this straight with the slipstream and everything. 3/10, still 3/10. GM Grill is actually, no, he's not pulling away, but he's keeping it even with John Boy in the slipstream. He's keeping it even, so the front of the Mercedes actually just pulling him onto the back straight and having him, by some miracle, actually having the same top speed as the Hurricane, even though the Hurricane is in slipstream. And now almost the same. Now a second in front already. So Jingo having the superior pace over John Boy for sure. Gaining half a second just in the first sector. That's what you want to see. I was hoping for a little bit of a ding-dong, a little bit of a fight. It went all went over really quickly. And he now 3 seconds behind, so he has gained a little bit. Actually a significant amount, because he put in a 147.5. So he's now wheeling those guys in. He's wheeling John Boy and GM Grill in, but I think GM Grill is, matching his personal best almost. Only 4 thousandths of a second away from his personal best. That's it. Jesus Christ. Richie gained on the back of Hellraiser. His first pits. He's now in last position. CMC is now 7th. Ozzy is in 6th. Richie is in 5th, catching up to the back of Hellraiser. Andy is catching up to the back of John Boy. Andy actually being the fastest of the top 3 right now with 147.2, John Boy 148.4 and GM Grill 147.4. Not a big difference with Andy and GM Grill. Let's see. Actually let them all. I did not notice, but it seems he have let them through. Some great sportsmanship for him, letting them all through cleanly and fairly. No major hiccups right there. And he's now 1 second behind John Boy. John Boy 1.5 seconds behind GM Grill. As Richie got in front of Hellraiser, Hellraiser having the beauty of his life in 5th position. That's almost half the field, actually half the field spun in the first lap. So he's now been passed by Richie, but Richie's too far off to gain another position. Unless GM Grill made a mistake. GM Grill made a huge mistake. Oh, I did not notice that. Oh, I feel like an idiot right now. I did not notice on my screen that Richie got in front, but GM Grill now in 5th. Hellraiser back in 4th. Richie now in 3rd. Andy is now, if he can catch to the back of John Boy, they're gonna be fighting for the lead. With only 5 minutes left to go, this is gonna be a tight race. And he did not gain. He actually lost a second to John Boy. So John Boy, just putting the ladder higher. I think that's a correct sentence. I don't think so. As we have got now 4 watchers on my Twitch stream, but it's not supposed to. You need to go Motor Racing YouTube. That's where you need to go. That's where the real stuff is happening. But John Boy followed by Andy with 1.5 seconds, Richie 8 seconds behind. Chamber lost it last lap with a huge blunder, now 10 seconds away from the lead where he was. With Hellraiser in 5th, Ozzy in 6th, with way behind. He's 35 seconds behind everybody else. You see what? Yeah, he has been lapped. He's now chasing the leader with fresh drives in a world of his own, actually. As we're gonna jump back to GM Grill, who's only 2 tenths away from his personal best. That he is a 47. I believe 4. Well, actually, it's quite a fast time. John Boy is also, I think that was a personal best of him, and I think he has gained a little bit, not enough to actually fight with John Boy, but he has gained a little bit this lap, 149.2, 145.0, so 2 tenths from both. If Andy just put in a 147, he was right behind John Boy right now. Richie being hunted down by Jim Girl after a little bit of blunder. He must be fuming with himself right now, with the little mistake that he made. Hellraiser just enjoying the moment, because in his debut a 5th position, that's great. Absolutely fantastic for him. Ozzy with a 6th position, happy with the points for sure. CMC. Yeah, fresh drives, not the evening for fresh drives. Huge damage on the front of that yellow Ferrari, and even more on CMC his car. Not what you want to see, but it happens to the best of us. As Hellraiser is now gaining up on the back of him. Jamco still hunting down Richie, and he's still hunting down John Boy, but John Boy actually gained time on Andy. Or lost time? He extended his lead. Yes. He extended his lead. That's what I'm gonna say. GR Simrace, Andy is hot. If you're into that, I don't demotivate it, but you do you. Andy is hot on John Boy's heels, with only 2 seconds behind him, but losing time right now. And Emma, as always, good luck guys. Emma always supporting Motive, and all the races that are being raced. Actually, I think she is right there in the commentary booth, and he has got a penalty. But I don't think he really needs to go in, because it's I'm gonna say 7 seconds, just to be safe, I guess. Just to be safe, 7 seconds in front. So Andy really needs to put in a huge ass penalty for him to fall behind them, as Diego has catched back up to the back of Richie. This is gonna be a little bit of a ding dong in the last lap, because this is gonna be the last lap. As John Boy made a mistake, and he is now right on the back of him. Oh, this is gonna be a little bit of a hairy situation, because Andy's putting the pressure up on John Boy, even though he's got a penalty, and he's gonna send one down the outside later on the brakes. And he being the last of the late breakers, and actually having a brilliant little move around the outside of the hairpin, and he makes the move stick, as Jemkel also tries to do it around the outside, but doesn't quite got the space to do it. So Richie's gonna keep the position for now. John Boy just doesn't. I'm gonna timing 1 second penalty from Andy, so he's gonna fall back to John Boy. John Boy taking the first win. As we go to Richie, and as Jimco just loses it on the last straight. Oh, GM Gold was looking to get past him as Richie great first position, but I think that's going to be a bit of a hairy situation because GM Gold was on the inside and I think Richie just squeezed him to the inside, making GM Gold lose his car. Hell Racing having a little hell of a first race. Great performance by him. Ozzy picking up a penalty but coming around the last corner. CMC has already finished and Fresh still needs to come there. But Ozzy with a 6th position, so that's great points for him. As we just now need to wait for Fresh Drives to come around the last few corners. Oh, I'm sorry for the yawning, but he just needs to come around the last few corners to finish this race off. John Boy followed by Andy putting a hell of a fight up in the last parts of the last lap. And Richie and Jimbo just having a lovely little fight, but Jimbo just spinning out of it. Sadly, that would have been a drag to the line, as I believe First Drive has finished. Yes, First Drive has finished. The timer did not run out yet. But it's John Boy followed by Andy with Richie right behind them. That's the top 3 for you guys. As we're now just pulling into a little bit of a pause. See you soon.
Spinning myself round and you'd have won.
That was one hell of a race. Great drives.
Yeah, nice one. Oh shit, I need to cut back to the
Oh, you didn't do that yet? Oh, sorry.
you can do it in the rear wheel drive as well, John Boy. I think that's the first time I've ever won a race in the rear wheel drive.
Nice one.
It was tricky. Uncatchable. You were so quick on the cold side, and then as it went on, more confident. Yeah, I was so quick at the start. Obviously, I wanted to make sure that everybody was, got their temperature still kept in their cars. So I did see that it was getting quite cold. It might have been with yeah. Wearing our tyres more, I don't know. I think it's just been the Lambo so quick at the world when I think slow. Maybe, yeah. I think my car's quite stiff though, so maybe that might have helped. It's possible it could have, mate. Because it's working fast more. Yeah, I softened mine with how it was earlier when we were racing around and left it on the hards and it felt perfect, and then as soon as we get into this race, my car just went to pot, mate, big time. I wonder why. Yeah, where are they? Boobies!
What the hell?
You got 2. He's pumping them up. You can piss off. Well, that's broke my ducky in GT3s. Alright.
Great one, mate.
I think it helped to see I did good gap at the start of the race. Oh, you did, mate. As soon as you took off, I was like, oh,
You immediately put 1.5 seconds.
Yeah, it is.
Good luck, guys.
Holy shit. Yeah,
and I think we are back. I'm just gonna check to make sure because I've got a blue screen on my phone, so I don't know if Andy pulled it out. Yeah, we are back. For sure we are back. Of course we are back. We are back for a little bit of a qualifying session. Still 3.5 minutes to go. And Hellraiser still in the pit. John Boy already out. CFC just pulling out. GMGO also out. Fresh Stars just pulling out of the pit lane. Ozzy still in the pit. Richie also out. And Andy has just pulled out of the pit lane. Hitting some cones in the process because why the hell not? Still warming the tires a little bit, I believe. And so has got everybody else. If I could just pull a split speedway on my map. It's very frustrating. The map in qualifying just does not work. It just does not care. It's just driving on Blanco right now. How the hell am I supposed to know where the hell everybody is? I can make out the pit lane a bit. But the rest is just a little bit of a mystery. As I believe Ozzy is pulling out of the pit lane. 2.5 minutes still to go. So he has got a little bit of a tight schedule because the lap times are about 2 minutes. And still on cold tires. You want to warm those tires up. But the first to come across is John Boy. Yeah, John Boy is the first of many. Followed by GM Grill. Followed by, I believe I saw Richie driving there. Andy is still in the last sector. First, CFC has just spun it. So shenanigans going on there. We are gonna look at John Boy now, as he's on a flying lap. He is gonna get a second lap after this. Jim Girl 2, Ozzy not. Ozzy hell no, he's gonna get a second lap because he pulled out at 3 minutes. Not gonna get a second one. Richie is also getting a second one. Andy, maybe if he's fast enough, he can get a second one, but it's gonna be a close one. Hellraiser, I think it's too late, mate. I don't think you're gonna put the lap time in. Because he is pulling out right now, but I think it's too late. As we're gonna watch John Boy, I think he's still warming his tires up a little bit. Saw him smurfing a little bit. Jimko still with a little tight line, just making use of the extra grunt the Merc has. Richie behind all of those two, behind them. I still have problems with pronunciation in English. I freaking hate it. But it does not really matter because I'm still learning it. That's my excuse. Next season I'm gonna be fricked. As I think I saw DJ Phil joining the session. That's too late. I think he cannot participate anymore. It's only half left to go. As we see John Boy being the slowest out of the first three with a 1.1 second gap. 1:45.5. That's fast. That's really fast. Jimgo also in a 1:45.5, and he's pulled into the pit lane, not on an improvement. As Andy just spins it out of the last corner. That's not gonna help him. That's not at all gonna help him. As qualifying has just completed. And he's just in shock. Ozzy on his only flying lap. Richie still has one flying lap. And this is it. John Boy has spun it. So John Boy is not gonna get a second lap. Although this was his second lap, but now he has ruined it, so he only got his first lap in. CFC still on a lap, I believe. Hellraiser has finished. I think it's too late for all of you guys. I don't think they can participate unless we back out of this session and go into another one. As Richie turns around the last corner, is he on an improvement? Let's see. He makes no improvement. No, did he make it? He made an improvement. He made a huge improvement. Actually, 145 dead. So he's now 5/10 ahead of GM Grill, who did not make a second lap work. I think he just pulled out of the second corner, I believe. Fresh Drive still needs to put in a lap time, but he just now crosses the finish line. There's somebody ahead of him, that's CMC, that just put in a lap time. He's 6th. As the qualifying session is over, let's see where everybody is. And you have no time. With in front of him is 7th Hellraiser, 6th CMC, 5th Aussie, 4th John Boys, 3rd Fresh Drive, 2nd GM Girl, and 1st Richie. Richie with a stonking lap time, almost in the 144s. So he's really on pace right now. He's pulling in the lap times. As we know, we need to wait for Andy to press the little blue button, because I am done speaking and I cannot speak anymore because my voice is dying. So I'm gonna take a little bit of a sip of water. I'll be right back. Yes, put out. What's this?
Mike, we're just going to quickly make a new lobby to get those other 2 in.
Oh yeah, alright.
Because then we'll have a 10-man race then, won't we? So, be half decent.
More fun.
Yeah.
Alright mate, just invite me. I'm gonna be waiting. Do I need to tell the audience? Not really, am I?
Yeah, can do. They can hear me as well, though, so should be alright.
Yeah.
Right, that's DJ Phil.
Skedaddle into the new session. Mate, what happened on the last corner?
Oh, I just dropped it on the curb. Thing went round straight away. Yeah, there was no getting it back. Unfortunate.
I saw you spinning, so I was like, no, there's only chance.
Here's what it is, man. So, live and you learn.
Yeah, good luck.
Alright guys, it'll be just a couple more minutes, we just got to get John Boy in. Oh shit, I'm in chat with you, Mike. I'm such a div, fuck's sake. Oh my god.
I just heard it and I was like, are you talking to me
So
or was that supposed to be... Well, now the audience knows as well, so that's easy to guess.
There now, 1 second.
Emma can relate it back to... Emma, relate it back before Andy can. No. We just pulled back because we have DJ Phil in the Ginetta and the Mudsnuts also in the Ginetta. The Mudsnuts actually being a reserve driver pulled from another reserve group, I think. To just have a little bit more of a packed race. I don't think I need to really commentate. Oh no, it's actually gone. Now I just need to wait to go live again. Okay. Ja, dit laat je echt denken hoe lang je bent soms. Dat is wel raar. Commentaar geven in plaats van racen. Who cares? Ja, dit laat je echt denken hoe lang je bent soms. Shit. Dat is wel raar. Commentaar geven in plaats van racen. Who cares? You heard by alright, my native language is Dutch and I was just speaking to myself. Shit. Dat is wel raar. Commentaar geven in plaats van racen. Oh, right. Shit. Oh, fuck, I forgot to mute myself. God damn it. Nice one, mate. Oh yeah, for how much viewers have we got actually, because otherwise I will be speaking to nobody, but yeah, that's still fun. 2 people. And to the 2 people that are still in the stream, if you now want to join, go to www.motive.com to join this amazing little community that we drive on ACC on the Wednesday evening and the Sunday evening. Oh, we're going straight into the race. This is gonna be a lot of fun. But we drive ACC on the Sunday and the Wednesday. We have the Clio Cup on the Monday, that is full. We still have got a lot of space in the GT3, as you can see, on that Thursday evening. And then on the... Is it Thursday or is it Tuesday? This is Tuesday. On the Tuesday evening it's the GT3s, and then on the Thursday evening then it's the... I'm participating in it and I don't fucking know. The Touring Car Championship, that's it. And on Friday nights I believe we have a F1 Championship. So if you want to join, just go to www.motive.com and join this amazing little community with us, drive among us and just have fun every other night. Or be like me, just start commentating, hit Andy up, just say, hey, I'm good at commentating, or at least I want to try it. Here we go. Just having fun with it. As the Mudnuts first race, and have we got everybody? Yes, 10 people have joined, 10 people are alive and well. We now have 2 more, I think, Ginettas. Yeah, it's Richie in Ginetta and the Mudnuts in the Ginetta. God damn it, sorry for my yawning. But I am really fucking tired after I waked up at 5 tonight. I'm actually live chat. And I'm not worrying about the start because we still have a formation lap to complete. Guys, come on. I think DJ Phil did not move on the start. I think was stuck. It was the Mudsnuts that was stuck in neutral, I believe, because he did not move, but he just nudged the back. The Mudsnuts disconnected. That's not how you want to start. Ah, now this map is gone too. Nice. I guess no map for us today. Make my life easier, but no, we're going to get into it the hard way. As my stream is still going up. That's due to my phone. A bit of a dickhead. Richie leading, followed by Jimbo, followed by Freshers, followed by Jumboy, followed by Ozzy, followed by Hellraiser, followed by Andy, followed by DJ Phil. Andy did not put a lap time in. That's why he's not further in front. I thought he was further in front because, well, he was the championship leader, or championship contender, let's put it that way. Quick, I'm gonna take a little bit of a sip before my voice goes down. Again, sorry. Richard just quickly warming the tires up a little bit. We're underway, that's for sure, but Richie just in the last sector made it off. He still had a few corners to go, but now has a 1.7 lead, 2 seconds of fresh drives, followed by Jumbo, followed by Ozzy, followed by CMC. I think everybody just was stunned that he got away so well. And he's now making a move on Hellraiser, and now looking at the back of CMC. Ozzy is 5th. Jumbo in front of him. Richie just noped the hell out of him. I think that's gonna be inquiry for sure. He did not even move from the start. He just moved from the third to last corner. He still had the chicane to go and he went full throttle. There, I'm gonna look it back. Yeah, before the chicane, he was full throttle, so he was pushing already. He now has 2 second lead to GM Grill. Freshers put the pressure up onto the GM Grill. As he's now gonna take a look down the inside. As he backs out of that one. Not quite sure. He actually wants to fight back a little bit. Behind, and as he now runs wide and touches the barrier, a little bit dangerous driving, not to say, but he's just pushing the limit a little bit. Jumbo feeling the pressure from Ozzy with Andy right behind Ozzy, and he made it the move for CMC a while ago. I think in the middle of the lap somewhere. As DJ Phil, as Hellraiser already in the pits, getting rid of his one pit stop requirement. As Ozzy now looks on the inside of Jumbo and gets in front. That's one move made for Ozzy, as Andy now looks around the outside of Jumbo. A little bit of a gutsy move, but I think he made it work. As Jumbo is still on the inside, as he now just slots in back into the group. But Richie really took off. 44, 57, 40 liters, 107 liters, made What are you driving? A 2-hour race? God damn, DJ Phil is going in for the long run. And 43 liters, everybody around 40 liters. Andy and Ozzy 50 liters, that's gonna be a slowdown for sure for Andy. He just went right. That could have been a slowdown. Not quite sure yet. But Andy now piling the pressure up onto Ozzy to get a move on because he wants to catch up to the front. He now has 6 seconds to the lead, so he is well off. Ozzy, knowing Ozzy, he's not gonna give this position up easily. Everybody has spread out already. Did you feel in Ginetta? It's just Ozzy, Jumbo, and God damn it, Andy, as Jumbo is now a little faint to the inside, the Beamer not having the straight line speed of the, as I think Andy almost losing it. I saw the back end just sliding out just a little bit. As Jemko has spun it, Jemko has actually spun it because he's now in 5th, right behind the three musketeers, I'm gonna call them, Ozzy, Andy and John Boy. He's just slowed in behind, a little mistake into the second corner, and that has cost him 3 positions, and oh god damn, Richie now 6 seconds ahead of Ozzy. Richie got away, he just pulled away from the pack, but I think it's gonna be an acquirement. By the way, he just pulled off the first racing lap. He just had no respect is a big word, but he just noped the F out of it, out of there. Before the chicane even, he just went full throttle. I don't know how to put it, but it's normally the last corner you can take flat out, or can pull away if you want. Ozzy actually giving a reasonable gap to Andy. Ozzy being right on pace actually. 47.2, 47.3. So Ozzy being the fastest out of the three. The GM Grill now piling the pressure on John Boy to make just a little mistake. Searching for the weaknesses in John Boy. Also not far behind McLaren. DJ Phil, I think, did he make a mistake or? But he did put in a 157, so it's not at all fast. I think he made a mistake. And Hellraiser already has pitted. We're 5 laps in to the 70 lap race, and he's still piling the pressure up onto Ozzy, and Jimbo is still looking, trying to find any chinks in the armor of John Boy. I think John Boy has pulled away actually not quite, just a little bit. Here you see it again, Jimbo with a really tight line into that corner. Not taking the normal approach around the outside wheel, just smashing it into the inside and hoping, or not hoping, just expecting the little Merc to just pull out of the corner. I think it's working really for him. And he's not far away, for sure, he's not far away from Ozzy. As we see, GM Gorilla is now pitting in. I think what GM Gorilla is thinking is that he is being held up by John Boy and just wants to be clear of everybody else, just drive alone at the way. But maybe actually Hellraiser has stopped. I think Hellraiser has spun. DJ Phil is now in the pits also. With Hellraiser spun it through the last corner, the little chicane. Yes, I'm gonna need a little more hydration because I'm out of it already. Of course, it's losing it. I'm gonna go to ASMR video, sorry mate. Up. Nice. As Andy is now looking around the outside, a little bit of a mistake from Ozzy, and that's enough to give Andy the guts to try it around the outside. Can he make it work right like he did on John Boy? But no, Ozzy denies him and takes back the second position. And a little bit naughty, got an exclamation mark after his name, so he may have run wide, just a little bit of track limits. Let's not hope, but it sure can happen. So, and he did so well to hold on to that one. After on the curb and just losing it. I CMC now pulls into the pits, but Jesus Christ, Andy fighting his will to live. Because he was looking at the limits right there, or looking at his limits. For sure now he's gonna back off just a little bit to let him finish the race, not like in qualifying. In qualifying he crashed by doing that. Now I hope he's realizing that. Oh, again a little bit of the backslide. His rear tires are on fire for sure right now. Needs to calm down right now. He's just pushing too much for the car to handle. As again we see the back end just sliding around a little bit. Is my map back again? No, it's still blank. Nice. John Boy not far from these two either. Andy really bad. As Andy again with a little bit of a slide in the back end. He really needs to calm down now because his tires are flaming hot right now. As again his back end slides. Once it begins you cannot get rid of it as it goes straight on. What a shame, what a shame, what a shame. Yeah, he's gonna go around the outside and rejoin safely. He's gonna pit in for damage for sure, and he's gonna get a penalty for that for sure also because he cut the track. Yeah, he slowed down into the pits. And he's getting passed for sure by GM Girl, as Ozzy and Richie are also in the pit. Richie now already leaving. Ozzy not far from him. This is no, this is not closer than it has been, but I thought so. As I think Ozzy is gonna get in front of GM Girl, but it's gonna be close. GM Girl is not far behind. If I was John Boy, I would pit this lap because otherwise he cannot defend from GM Girl. GM Girl is now 2 seconds behind Ozzy. Ozzy is 7 seconds behind Richie. And what a shame for him. Once his back end went, he just could not control it. And maybe a little bit of Commentators curve because I kept talking about it. Sorry, maybe. As we see CMC, as we're down to 7 drivers. Who has pulled out? The Mudsled has pulled out. Fresh Drives has pulled out. Who do we have more? Don't know. John Boy is still in here. Mudsled, Fresh Drives. Oh fuck! I'm gonna look it up actually. DJ Phil is also left. So the two who came are already gone, and Fresh Drives, yeah, Will has left also. No, DJ Phil is still driving. What am I saying, mate? I was looking right at him and I was saying, yeah, DJ Phil. God damn it, mate. Who has left then? Fresh Drives, John. Ozzy is also still here. Who has left? Oh, Hellfire has left, that's it. Oh, John Boy just coming in front of GM Girl. Like I said, John Boy needed to come in to defend from GM Girl, and he has just managed to do it. But he has lost time to Ozzy, I believe, because he was closer to Ozzy. Well, leaving Ozzy behind. Ozzy went into the pit. Sorry for the audio, my bad. DJ Phil left everybody alone. Andy in a world of his own. DJ Phil in a world of his own. CMC. Also, yeah, 10 seconds of GM Girl, not in a world of his own, but not far from it. Then John Boy, then Ozzy, and then Richie also in a class of his own with lap times, pulling away from everybody else behind him. Apart from GM Girl, because GM Girl is actually match, I believe, on events. Let's see what Richie can put in for a lap time. What a shame for Andy. Andy again into the pits. Not the main event that he would have wanted. As Richie a 146.7, so actually pulling away from everybody else behind him. As these three are actually pretty close. Ozzy, John Boy and GM Grill. CMC not far really. As Andy has been released again, he's gonna finish the race, that's for sure. As we still have got 8 laps left to go. And he just... Alright. For sure, mate. I was just wondering what the hell is he doing, but he went around the little boards. Or... how do you call it in English? In Dutch we call it pionnen, but cones, little cones. He went around the cones, that's it. Richie still just ran a little bit wide. Also in a very nice second position. If he can keep this pace up, he's for sure gonna get a nice result. GM Girl not far, don't forget he has got some pace in that little Merc. GM Girl really gaining, it seems, through that part of the track, because he's catching up to the back of John Boy through that part of the track, but it may look like it, but well, for me it is. As John Boy ran wide, I saw a little bit of a dust cloud, and didn't think much of it until I saw John Boy flying wide. As I just switched back to him. But John Boy now in 4th position as after he ran wide out of the last corner. And he lost. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm yawning a lot. Richie just keeping the pace high. Ozzy actually gaining on Richie. Not by a lot, only 3/10, but he is gaining. Is actually losing time to Ozzy. just a little bit of a speck of Richie right at the end. With Richie comfortably leading the way with almost 8 seconds to Ozzy, followed by GM Grill, followed by John Boy. John Boy actually having a slowdown, I believe. I saw him in second gear already, and he still needs to accelerate a little bit. So. Quiet because I'm just looking and processing everything, but I cannot really get anything out of my mouth because we're at 7 drives. Andy has really had a horrendous last few laps. He is now almost matching, but he is now fast, but he's way back. He's 2 laps down, 1 lap is he down actually. Well, he is. He's now 1 lap down. Yeah, that's it. He's supposed to be around 10 seconds behind Richie, but he's far from that because he's. Why is he only 2 seconds away of 2 minutes when? Something's not right, not quite right. Yeah, but who cares? And you have 32 liters, DJ Phil was still with 50. 85, that's it. Still progressing that one. CMC close, with only 18 liters on board. John Boy 24, Jim Bro also with 19 already. Ozzy with 32 and Richie with 20 liters. So it's gonna be tight for some drivers, I believe. If the approximate amount he uses 2 liters a lap, now he's gonna make it. No, he's still got 10 laps of fuel. Or is it 3 liters a lap? I actually can't look because he crossed the line with 19.7. Right that. For sure. He already spent 1 liter. Still got, if we finish the line, it's going to be 3 laps, so 3.5 laps still left to go. Just need to slide. As Jambo runs wide into the gravel, a little bit of a mistake. And there's a little bit of a beat up BMW after the going straight on action at the last 2 corners. See in front of him. I don't think you're gonna notice on stream, but my voice is really hurting right now. It's going away a little bit. It's fading. So we've gone from 19, yeah, it's around 2 liters a lap. Just a little bit more. 2.2 liters, I believe. Something around 2.2, 2.3 liters a lap. But Richie really consistent in the 146s. Ozzy, for sure, great and well deserved 2nd place. For now, as Jimko is still chasing Ozzy. Jumbo has fallen off the back of those 2 after a little bit of a spin in the last corner. A few laps go. CMC is another 10 seconds away from John Boy. As Everything has died down a little bit. Yeah, everything has died down a little bit. As I'm still looking for my water. Bottle of water. How you pronounce it, I don't really care, but it's the liquid that comes out of the sink. I cannot find it. Where is it? Water. Disappear or something. What the hell? As I did not look at my screen, CMC has just spun it through the 8th corner. Has anybody else done somebody different? No, still most is the same. Where the hell is my water? What the hell? It's just gone. I don't care. I'm gonna finish. We are on lap 15 of the 17. Everything has died down a little bit, so I don't actually want to talk about a little bit. But while everybody's still driving, we have 3 dropouts in the form of the Nuts, Press Drives and Hellraiser. Hellraiser being a reserve driver, as is CMC F1, so CMC having a great little result in 5th position. In the 99 car, Jumbo in the 93 car, Jumbo in the 74 car. In what car is Ozzy? He's in last one, but what is his car number? 109 car. Richie is in the 14 car. DJ Phil is in the... No, it's Ginetta in the 51 car, and Andy is in the... As we need to wait for the camera to view in. God damn it. 177 car. And Annie is 1 lap down, I believe, yeah. As Ozzy goes defensive actually, or he's just swerving a little bit to break the toe for GM grill. Richie just still extending his gap to Ozzy and GM grill. John Boy catching up a little bit to Ozzy and GM grill. It's not much, but he's closing it. I don't think it's gonna be enough. CNC just in a world of his own, as is DJ Phil, as is Andy. And he's just turning through the first couple of corners. So I'm gonna pull up my map as the Mutsness has joined back and Hellraiser has left for some reason. I think I'm just getting a notification because I pulled up my lap or my map. Well, it's really difficult because I cannot get my split times without putting my map on, so it's quite frustrating actually. As we see Zebra throwing a little bit of a rally right at the end. With only 1 lap to go, as Richie just crosses the line for the last lap. Jimbo is gonna throw, as Andy quite often says, throw the kitchen sink at Ozzy, trying to get in front for the 2nd place, but knowing Ozzy is not gonna give up that easily. But GM got a lot of pace on the straight in that Merc, as he's gonna dive down the inside. He's not gonna make it, so he slots back behind Ozzy. this is gonna be one to watch. As GMGO has gained a lot, is he now looking around the outside? It's a little bit of a switchback. Ozzy fends it off. But GMGO really piling the pressure right now on Ozzy, as Ozzy takes the normal line, not the defensive line, as he runs wide just a little bit, and that gives enough room for GMGO to send one down the inside. As Ozzy gives that place up, he's gonna look right back. This is gonna say, is he gonna send one? He's not. CMC has left the session, so we're only with 6 drivers. That's gonna promote Andy one place up. Oh, GMGO made a mistake. Oh, the bang wheels are right there. As Ozzy sends one down the inside and spins the both of them. Oh, this is gonna be an acquire for sure. Ozzy just sending as GMGO spins. GMGO just spins on his own as Jumbo takes advantage of it. And as Jumbo spins and Ozzy taking second. Richie has already finished. That's what the, I can't get through my word. GMGO takes third and fourth takes Jumbo. GT Phil is still way off, and Andy is now as Jumbo spins once more as he throws it into the wall out of frustration, or pure not having the turn radius to turn. I need to apologize. Richie, I apologize for not seeing you to the checkered flag. I did not notice that you were already crossed, but there was just a little bit of chaos behind you, because Ozzy sent one down the inside of GMGO. GMGO in return spun on his own. Jumbo got in front of him, but at the next corner Jumbo spun, and everybody got to their original place, just a few seconds between them. So quite a shocking. As a flash of the light from DJ Phil, I got that in time, luckily. A flash of the light from DJ Phil as he crosses the line. So Richie first with the fastest lap, followed by Ozzy, followed by GMGO, followed by Jumbo, followed by DJ Phil, followed by Andy. Andy not having the night, but I'm gonna see you next week and have a great little night, as I'm gonna end the stream right here. Good night, ladies and gentlemen, as I pressed the wrong button. Lovely, mate. How the hell do I stop this thing? Thank you and see you next time.